YouTubers or vloggers at the end, they would say, hey guys, please like, share, subscribe my channel. We are in a digital world, and most of our time we may spend watching YouTube videos or reels. And most of the YouTubers or vloggers at the end, they would say, hey guys, please like, share, subscribe my channel and follow my channel.
Hit that subscribe button or click on the subscription link in.
Everywhere you will see, maybe on Instagram, maybe on YouTube, saying like, share, subscribe. My dear friends, we subscribe them, we like them, we follow them, but that is a virtual following. We don't know them personally, and many of us will have these channels. But today, Jesus, if he had to be here in this digital world, he would have also said this: like, share, subscribe, follow. Is Jesus having a YouTube channel? No, my friends. But you are the channel through which people can subscribe, like and follow Jesus. Jesus is having a Facebook page? No, my friend, but you are the face through which people can go closer to the faith book, and that is Bible, and to Jesus. You go everywhere to make a convert, to make a disciple. That means what? People were following. There were many renewal movements like Essenes, like Zealot, like Pharisees. But the teaching here is counter to their teaching. What they would say, go only to the house of Jews. Before you eat, see whether the food is clean or not. But Jesus says, go have what they offer you. This is the change that we see. And those days, this teaching was something extraordinary. Today we hear often this passage and this looks ordinary. But go back to the times and see the teachings of Pharisees. No, you have to eat clean food, and Jesus says, eat whatever they offer you. My dear friends, today what we can learn from this? What we can learn from this, and there's a beautiful book written by Henry Newman, Here and Now. Few pages can finish if you have that book. And three striking things, and may be useful for you. He says, when we are weak, that is the time we see fellowship. That is the time we see strength. And that we see in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9 and 10. In our weakness, when we give away everything, that is the time we see perfection. Henry Newman will also say, from fatalism to faith. That means what? We are not dependent on fate. We give everything. Now fate, we see what can happen. But we see everything in faith and beyond individualism. When people followed Jesus, for example, Matthew followed Jesus. He left everything, all the baggage that he thought is useless now in life. When Zacchaeus followed Jesus, he says this: I give half of my possession to the poor, and whoever I have cheated, I give them fourfold.
Listen, I will give half of my belongings to the poor, and if I've cheated anyone, I will pay him back 4 times as much.
Before that, Zacchaeus thought these possessions are important in life. And after meeting Jesus, he thinks these baggages, this luggage, these things are useless in life. Von Balthasar, famous theologian, would say something called theodrama and ego drama. When Zacchaeus in his life, when he thought everything is in control, that is called ego drama. That is, I am in control. I need things to control things. I need position. I need wealth. I need possession. But But only when there is a conversion, he says, theodrama, that is, God unfolds in our life. Dear friends, today, what we can practically take from this today's reading, especially the first reading, we hear from the book, God, do not give me riches nor poverty, so that I may not forget you when I am full and ask, who is my God? Rather, we may say when we have everything, I am the God. And that could be the danger. So today, two ways we can empty ourselves physically, literally, as Jesus said in the gospel today, I give things that I am holding on, which is useless in my life. But second thing, we can go beyond and derive meaning from this today's gospel is the emotional baggage, is the psychological baggage that we are holding on and that can affect our ministry as a priest, as young priests and deacons, and as students, then standard students we have today with us. So we leave everything, whatever is troubling us, our attachments, our emotional hurts that we have carried and that is not allowing us to study. Jesus would say, this year, your 10th standard, all that you need to focus is on your percentages, on your marks. Anything apart from studies would be a baggage in your life. You spend time on mobile and then you get distracted, you don't give time. That is the baggage you need to shed away today. You are into some relationship or some vices or some distractions. Jesus would say, that is the baggage you need to shed, you need to give away. Let us close our eyes. And Jesus would say today, follow me, not only virtually, but follow the way of the cross. Look at the cross, and Jesus says, in the Philippians chapter 2 verse 9, he emptied himself, everything. That is the sheer poverty, kenosis. We say that kind of spirituality we need to empty everything, and that is what we see on the cross. Let our spirituality be spirituality of cross, kenosis, emptying. And then you find in the same chapter, verse 9, therefore God raised him up, exalted. When we give up, we are raised. Try. It is difficult for me and you. It is easy to preach from here, but difficult to practice. But you are the channel through which people can subscribe, like, and follow Jesus. Jesus is having a Facebook page? No, my friend, but you are the face through which people can go closer to the faith book, and that is Bible, and to Jesus.